Hi, my name is Tara, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel at Inspirational One with Tara. Today we'll be doing another reading on a whim, and with the readings on a whim, determining if a major arcana comes out, that will be the dominant sign. A major arcana that's connected to a horoscope, that will be the dominant sign for the reading. If there's no major arcana, it will fall upon the minor arcana, the elements of the minor arcana. Okay, so let's see what the messages are from Spirit. Let's see how the reading will evolve. I also want to send blessings to everyone internationally, here in the USA and all over the world. Okay, so let us begin. Also, for those of you that do not know, I do have another channel. I am now doing past life readings with, I'll just say past life readings. Check it out. It's very, very amazing. So subscribe. I would like for you to subscribe over there to my other channel at Tara One Love Coach. Okay, looking forward to seeing you guys there. Okay, also, if anyone is interested in a reading, you can go to my website at inspirational1.com, click on the service tab. There you will see phone readings. If you would like to make an appointment, also you can click on the products tab, and there, if you don't have time to make an appointment, totally understand, you can get a video reading. So check it out, inspirational1.com. So let us begin, and let's see what sign in the horoscope is going to come out. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Fire sign energy is coming out with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Not so much fire with it in reverse. The fire kind of died down. So yes, so the element is the fire energy, the fire signs that are coming out, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So let's move a little bit further. This is what you're moving away from. So let's move a little bit further and see how the reading is going to evolve. The Hierophant, a major arcana. And with the major arcana, we have Taurus speaking loudly. This is the Hierophant in reverse. Okay? So we have Taurus coming up, and I always call this the Rebel card. However, with the Knight of Wands coming in reverse and the Hierophant coming in reverse, Hierophant is about, is very conservative. It could be about marriage. It could also be about your spiritual beliefs, your traditions, go by a certain law, certain rule, and what you believe in, certain guidelines. But this is in reverse, so all that goes out the window in regards to following a rule. Because I always call it the Rebel card, is because you don't want to be in this box no more, or maybe you're doing something outside of the traditional code or what you believe in. Not you, or maybe you could be dealing with a situation that doesn't coincide. Okay, usually some of the situations with it, the Hierophant in reverse speaks about some type of challenges in a marriage. Okay, the person might have stepped out. There might be some issues with affair, adultery, whatever. That is really outside, going outside of the contract, pretty much. Okay, so that can be understandable with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe the spark is kind of fizzling out in a relationship possibly. Let's move a little bit further. We just don't know until as the reading evolves. Two of Pentacles. So we have the earth energy coming out here. Two of Pentacles. So you're juggling back and forth. And usually when I see this in certain situations, I'm kind of thinking, are you juggling two people? Or is there a juggle of another person? Okay, or someone on the outside? But with the Two of Pentacles, it says that you're trying to balance things out. You could be, a lot could be on your plate. You could be trying to balance your finances. So there could be some challenges in the financial arena, or it could be some challenges in your health, trying to balance things out, trying to struggle with things in regards to how things are flowing, the flow of things. Okay? So we have another earth sign. So we got the Taurus energy coming, and we have this earth energy coming. So you guys who are earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So the Virgo and Capricorn's energy are coming out. Okay, in the minor arcana here, we got the Taurus energy is the dominant energy here. So far, it looks like a relationship, but let's see. Let's see how this flows. Justice. There may be a marriage. There may be, or a long-term relationship. But when I see this, I wonder, is there like a contract, like a marriage contract? These are about, justice is about contracts, possibly. Also the Hierophant can be as well. But justice about truth being balanced, things that are fair, things that are right. So I kind of feel this is I feel like this is a relationship reading. Let me go a little bit further. Earth sign coming out. Oh, I tend to forget. Okay, so justice is a major arcana too. I forget when I put the card out, and this is for Libra. So we have a Taurus at play, and we have a Libra at play. Two dominant energies coming out. So for my Tauruses and for my Libras, there could be some dealings, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a love relationship, or it could be a relationship, friend, family, because this is general. It's whatever how the reading tilts in the direction. But so far, if it's a general reading, I feel like it could be some type of relationship, friendship that you may want to have. It may feel unbalanced, possibly, And you may want to, how do I say this? You may want to make things right or do things in the right way, even with a certain relationship, whether it's family or friends. There could be something there you want to keep on that balance energy. Okay? There could be some type of legal action, maybe a settlement. In general, if it's a relationship, it looks like a marriage actually, but there could be some type of legal action with this Justice card as well. I see the Hierophant here in reverse, so it looks like somebody went rogue in the relationship possibly. You either both went rogue or one person may have went rogue. So it looks like a relationship that has some issues with going outside of the normal traditional way. Okay? Let's go a little bit further. Now, with the Five of Pentacles here, it says, well, even right here with the Two of Pentacles, it looks like you're juggling a bit, trying to get things in order. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel it's good when it's in reverse because you're bouncing back, whether it's a health problem, whether it's a financial issue, being short of finances here. Possibly you're juggling your money, or even if you're might have dealt with some health issues possibly. It looks like things are clearing up with the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like down the road here, things are going to get better. So let's move a little bit further. It looks like now my Taurus and Libras, it looks like you're faced with are you on the fence about a decision? Okay, so it looks like you're still trying to balance things out, possibly trying to make a tough decision. You could have something you're pondering, haven't clearly decided what you want to do. So I feel right here, and I have to go a little bit further to see what's going on here, but I feel like you're struggling with some type of decision. Now, Spirit just spoke to me and clearly said to me, for some of you, I really feel you're debating whether to continue in a relationship, and it could be continuing in a marriage. You might have been trying to figure out whether you should get a divorce. How are you going to move forward with this relationship? For some of you who are married, some of you may have been separated too, and may be trying to decide how to go about certain things within your relationship. Okay, so that could be one of the 100,000 thoughts that you're trying to decide what to do. I feel like here you might have also had to go to some type of legal situation or go through some type of legal situation for either something that was connected to finances. Because here with the Five of Pentacles, it looks like you might have come into some money, because at one time you weren't doing too good, but it's in reverse. So it tells me like a blessing or some type of positive came about for you. So you're doing better. So I feel like there was a positive breakthrough. Now this Justice card is in an upright position. So that tells me it could be something that worked in your favor. Okay. Okay. My Taurus and Libras. And remember, we got this Knight of Wands in reverse here. So there could be some issues with a fire sign. Like I said before, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Remember I said a couple of seconds ago, you still trying to decide. I said I had to go a little bit further to see. And here we have, and you know, look at this. I see this big giant moon here as well. Okay, so you really are doing some soul searching here. And with this Eight of Cups in reverse, and remember I said a couple of seconds ago, rewind the video, with the Eight of Cups, about this, first of all, with the Two of Swords, you're still on a fence about a decision you're trying to make. But I feel here, that's only one of the decisions you're trying to make, of course. There's a lot of things I feel woven into the thought process of what you're trying to do. And I kind of feel like there's a lot of things you're trying to do. It's sort of like you're preparing for a new beginning without a possible, you know, with a possible marriage. I feel like there might have been some type of separation, and now you're really trying to reorganize your life because you were accustomed to living one way with your spouse or your mate, so on and so forth. And even if you're not married, there still might have been some issues with the court as well. Now, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this tells me that you're still on a fence about possibly walking away from a situation. I feel like this is what you're struggling with. I feel like there's still love there for that person. And this is a real difficult decision for you. And this is what I'm feeling in spirit. So I feel like you're still on the fence. I don't really feel you're ready to close this chapter. I feel it's very difficult for you. And that's understandable, you know? So let's move a little bit further. Okay. The Lover's card in reverse. Now, on that last reading on a whim I did very recently, the Lovers came in reverse. Wow. That's really, really deep. So let me tell you what this means. The dominant sign is Taurus and Libra, but falling upon the elements here, we have a fire energy coming out. Oh, we got the Lovers. So here's another dominant sign that's coming out here. Almost forgot about the Lovers, which is Gemini. Okay, and actually that was the last video I did, the recent one I just uploaded. Gemini definitely came up. So Gemini is coming up again. Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. Roll call here. We got that fire energy, and I keep mentioning about that fire energy because it's in reverse. So there could have been some challenges with the fire energies, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Could have been some challenges going on. You could be one of those energies, who's ever listening, that has dealt with a Taurus, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, so let me tell you the scandal that is in this reading on a whim. Usually scandals will stay with the with the tarot love soaps, the soap operas. However, scandal is everywhere here. And I am going to say that this is a relationship reading with a lot of drama in it, a lot of complications in it as well, especially dealing with legal matters as well. So I really feel with the Hierophant, this is the rogue energy. This is the energy that says, hey, I'm tired of doing this stuff. I'm tired of this marriage life. I'm tired of going by the book. I'm tired of taking communion, just an example. I'm tired. You know, I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to just do it. Just get out there and just live. Be free. They're probably not saying that, but the actions are. And this, with the Lovers card, tells me of an affair, of some type of affair with a possible long-term relationship or a marriage, but a traditional type of relationship that goes by a certain code. And now it has shaken the foundation of the relationship. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. But as I said before, my Taurus, my Libras, my Geminis, possibly my fire signs, we got some water coming up here, but somebody was thinking about walking away because of certain activities that were going on in a relationship. But somebody still loves somebody. And even though they're hurt, they're going through challenges here, could be some financial challenges, and it could already been a separation already. Possibly could already be a separation, because you know you could still be married, but yet sleeping in different beds or living in different locations. Okay, so there could have been a separation, and in some scenarios I feel like the process of court was already started. Okay, but I feel like when you got to the nitty-gritty with all the paperwork and the court and stuff like that, that's when reality set in and made you kind of wonder, am I doing the right thing? Because sometimes when you live in two separate places, you know, you right out when you're under each other and you're like, oh goodness, and you're having marital problems and you're ready to, you know, fly the coop or whatever. And then you separate, and you may separate and live in two different locations or two different, you know, blocks or whatever, houses or whatever. And then you start to realize, oh wow, we're going through this court situation, we're going through this legal stuff, and you start to realize, are you doing the right thing? Sometimes some of us may jump to conclusions because that breakaway would actually bring us to a true reality, because we start to long for that individual again. Suddenly we forgive everything that they did, or we may say water under the bridge and maybe I should try again. I feel that here with the Eight of Cups. Let me get back to the Lover's card in reverse. Now, I really feel in some scenarios that being the rebel might have been just a phase that you went through. Might have been just a phase that the other person went through. And now reality hits the fan. So the person, if there were an affair or affairs, suddenly biting off the forbidden fruit became very bitter. It's not like my spouse. It's just, they nothing like my spouse. Nothing like my nothing like my ride or die. They don't cook nothing like my spouse. Yeah, I stepped out. It's for some reason just I don't feel fulfilled. So the Lovers is in reverse. Why? Because the passion has died. Might have been a fling. You might went into that illusion that this was something worth walking away from your relationship, from your marriage. But it wasn't like you thought it would be. Okay? This is a message for some of you out there. Yes. There are second chances. They are. There's second chances. Yes, there are. Let me pull from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Because this is definitely, I feel, is a love relationship here. Let's see what the messages are. So the first message is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So in some situations, for those of you that are starting, maybe the fire is starting to rekindle again. Okay, for some of you. Now, I know some of you who are going through this situation has totally slammed the door shut. Put 5 bolt locks on the door. And nailed it shut. Okay? But there's some of you that are still noticing a little spark going on. You know, I got a little spark and I don't know why. trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Ha. Yes. That's deep. Love covers a multitude of sin. And sin meaning somebody might have slipped up. Somebody might have did something wrong. But is it really worth losing everything? Have a little bit of faith. Maybe those sparks coming back, as Spirit is saying. Maybe you can give this, maybe something, this means something, you know, for some of you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. For some of you, there's a deep connection you have, and it's so difficult. Parting is such a struggle, and it hurts so bad. I can't seem to disconnect myself. Why? Could be a past life relationship. So, my Taurus, my Libras, my Geminis, some fire signs are coming out. Here, some challenges with this fire sign. So for those of you this is the message from Spirit. If this reading resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up. Also, you can give me the 411 and tell me how it resonated with you by leaving a comment in the comment section. And also you can share the video. Until next time, God bless you.